Please, greetings to you.
Howdy, sir. Jeremy, right?
Oh, yes, hello. My name is Jeremy, the of Money Mulanit the Fifth.
The Jeremy the Fifth? Can we go with Jeremy the Fifth?
You can just call me Jeremy.
We're straight into it today, folks. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome.
I wanted to talk about why that other man was calling her the Reaper of Lemoyne.
Oh, well, that's probably a conversation best had directly with Miss Stannard, Deputy Marshal Stannard. You know what? She can explain her reputation herself.
Indeed. Anyway, if she's not here, I will be on my way.
Okay. Hey, what? Did Justice Lee really say those things that you put in the poster near my home?
Yes.
Oh. So he welcomes the clockalypse.
He said he constructed the clockalypse. And that his deeds supersede his birth.
His deeds supersede his birth. Okay. And what's your role in the clockalypse?
I'm trying to stop it. I don't see how this is any, how is any confusion there?
No, I'm just catching up to speed on what's going on, how the world's gonna end.
Well, as far as I've been told from the old man that lives in rural Massachusetts, clocks are gathering energy as they constantly march forward with the time. And when the year 1900 strikes, that energy that they have been gathering will no longer be able to be contained.
Oh, shit. Okay. And then what happens? Just an explosion, or?
I think it has to be like a rippling explosion, right? Because all the clocks would strike an hour after each other.
Oh my God, you're right. What about clocks in the rest of the world? How are you gonna catch all the clocks in the world?
I don't need to catch all the clocks in the world. I'm not, my goals are realistic in that regard. I just want to create a safe pocket.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll be enough. But
how far are you?
Massachusetts, there's nothing left for me there.
Oh, okay. And how far do you think you can extend this little pocket of safety?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, shit. Best of luck, I guess. Hope you keep us all relatively safe. I'll tell Standard you were here.
Indeed. All right. Goodbye.
Tyrell?
Howdy.
Oh, there you are. Was that Jeremy?
Yeah, he would like to talk to you about why you're called the Reaper of Lemoyne.
I'm going to kill Langston.
I don't think murdering Langston's gonna help the reputation any.
Oh, it's a stupid joke.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, adding murder to the list wouldn't help. Not be called the Reaper of the Morning.
He's the only one that calls me that. If he can't say it, no one can. Surely I could get away with it.
Yeah, no, I don't see anyone questioning why he dies, honestly. Apparently, he's not trying to stop all clocks from exploding. He's just trying to make a little pocket of safety.
Right. Well, I suppose no one could expect him to cross his way over the world to do it. Not in 8 months.
But yeah, Jeremy would like to chat next time you have him. Oh, okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done something across the road, but I just haven't plucked up the courage to go and look yet.
Okay, let me check my telegrams. I'm certain it will be him.
Sorry, chat. The lights were off.
Gino's about. She's supposed to have a meeting with Gwyn in, I assume in Blackwater, unless she's making him come to her. But I just said if she wants to come to the city, we can all probably do the rounds together if you want.
Sounds like a plan. I ain't figured out anything else to do today. Got this Jimmy Dog's warrant to write, but
Well, I don't know if this one printing is from Jeremy, but we'll see.
let's go see if there's anything outside. So freaky the way they can open doors. any idea why she's meeting Atticus?
It's about the coyote warrants. They're trying to come to an
There are
agreement.
coyote warrants?
The life warrants, Ty.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes. Yes, they are very much in the works. And
Hmm.
I believe they are almost done, depending on how the agreement that they tried to come to yesterday goes, I suppose.
I'm missing something. 100%.
Okay, Gina's on the way.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm 100% missing something. What fucking life warrants? I know we're meant to explore them, but what have they done
one-
lately?
The Morrises, Ty. The very first degree murders.
Oh, I get what you're talking about now. Yes.
yes.
I was
The
very
ones that Gina's
confused.
been working for weeks.
I didn't even realize she'd managed to get the evidence to push it.
Have you not seen the search warrants and all the telegrams? I mean, the coroner's reports were probably enough to seal the deal as is. They were fairly damning, from what I understand.
Really? No, I left it all to Juna. I'd stayed well out of it, and she hadn't really talked about it, so try not to go
It's-
poking into other people's work unless they ask.
I think it's a rather hard one. Or I think it's been difficult to come to decisions, but having to go through their lawyer to get to them and back and forth, it just takes a while. I mean, I'm sure she can tell you more about it.
Yeah, I guess. So, yeah. Kind of amusing that they're using a lawyer. Speak of the devil.
Hello?
Hello, I'm the devil.
Well, who's surprised? Not me.
I'm never inviting you to go on patrol again. That's not true. I'll do it. Okay.
All right.
Anything fun so far? Oh, what are they yelling
Just
about?
Yeah,
Troy said he hasn't been brave enough to go.
I haven't gone outside to have a look, and Jeremy was just here chatting to me. He wanted to talk to Stannard.
Hmm.
He specifically was curious about her nickname.
It's not a nickname. He's the only person that calls me that. You cannot call it a nickname. I will not let this start.
Listen, if we all base our names on what Langston thinks we are, we're all in trouble.
Ugh.
I like that you immediately
me do the
know
one on the
what
front
name
first.
we're talking about.
I knew exactly what, yeah, no, I know. Because he said it in front of him yesterday at the fucking Emerald.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
That's a good one.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna go to the doctor.
No reason at all. Oh, this is a public notice.
Every single place I gotta put a fucking ordnance poster or one of our telegram posters up, he has already put a stupid poster about Justice Lee. God
Very
damn it.
efficient,
Hmm.
if anything.
Let's be honest, we all know Justice Lee is probably 100% accurately quoted in that poster.
Oh, I believe every word he said. Absolutely.
Mhm.
That's it. Absolutely something Justice Lee would say.
But also, we want to put our posters there.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Get kicked again.
You've been robbed today. No. Wow. Good job.
First.
You haven't had any extra plumbers, have you? Unexpected plumbers, unexpected locksmiths. No. Alright, great.
down the
That's
alley.
good. Good to hear. I love personal growth. Carry on.
No clocks down the alleyway? Okay.
Good news, Tyrell. It's not Haven, miss.
Yay, Hayes is in prison, so you know what? Lycorn might
He's
even
not
be
the only
safe.
person that well, yeah, you know what? Oh, we should have done another... You should have done another 2 weeks on him.
I should have. No. I need to do it next time I see him.
We'll put one by the telegrams and then swing around like one way, I suppose.
I need to check my diary. I'm waiting for a telegram from Jeremy to tell me that he wants to talk.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doomed.
That is an unusual relief, huh?
I suppose I said it like that. Just said he was around if he was needed, so
Yeah,
Wasn't
I'm
anything
not.
pressing.
You are in trouble. That's not what he sounds like.
I like that your default to everything is Armstrong.
I think so.
How do you do, sir? Don't you work too hard? You cannot work all the time.
So what's your money on where the swamp den is that Jeremy calls home?
I think I
He
know
said
where
it
it is.
was. Yeah.
He said it was the house near the bridge, I think. It's
Okay.
the one with the two doors blown off the hinges.
2 doors blown off the hinges. Okay.
Oh,
don't know.
okay. Yeah.
I
See, when he
don't
said
know
house by Blue Water Mart, I was thinking of that farm, you know, the little ranch.
You know?
I'm sure he doesn't know that.
That could be true. I mean, he could just be squatting there too.
It could be.
It's either that or it's Canebrake Manor and he's squatting there too, and that's where he's... But I don't know.
Sloan and I checked the one with the boardwalk out to it that always
Mm.
smells very chemically.
Oh, that's Canebrake. Okay, so if
But
it's not there...
We didn't find anything there. And then we checked the one by the railway lines that has the alligator cage underneath it. Nothing there neither.
Hmm. Okay, we can head out that way if I haven't heard from Atticus by then.
Yeah, so what's the plan? He trying to negotiate or?
I told him charges that were possible for everybody involved, and I heavily insinuated that those would be lessened if they handed over to me all of the weapons that we used at the time and everything they have that is illegal and that is attained illegally.
That is an
So we'll see.
interesting bar. Okay.
And you know, well, it means I don't have to get a search warrant for everything, first of all. And also, you know, if that amount of time happens to have been not the time I was going for in the first place, who's to know that but me?
Yeah.
Sarah, like, almost put that poster on your head, and I would have been very upset with you.
I would have been upset with you. That.
I did
Don't
stuff
you
in
fucking
the
do
other
it
day.
again.
She
Okay,
did.
there we go.
Tacked it right to my hat.
I did.
Shouldn't
You
have
haven't
walked
seen
past
this
though.
ordnance poster enough.
I shouldn't have walked past. I saw her holding it. I thought, if I get too
Yeah.
close, she's going to know, and she's going to think, get out of the
She's
way.
going to open
You
her
trust her
eyes
anyway.
before she puts the poster down. Nope, nope. She's
I was
gonna
entranced by the enormity of her hat.
pin the poster
And I
on the
just had to-
standard.
Yeah,
Wow.
I won.
You did, actually. That man is very bad at playing the trumpet.
Pepper.
Yeah, none of them are great, to be honest, but that might just be... I guess if they were great, they wouldn't be on the street doing it. I guess they would just be in a travelling band or something. An orchestra.
I was going to
An orchestra.
So did y'all go to either of you go to the Valentine thing the other day?
No.
town
Doug did, though.
meeting.
He said they just talked for most of it about how they were going to be. We promise we will retrain Benjamin Logan. That's all he said.
You know, the simple
Which-
thing is just not hiring Benjamin Logan, but
Well,
apparently that
yeah.
wasn't an option because family.
Mm.
You'd think.
But hey, if they do a good job sorting him the fuck out, maybe best of both worlds, eh?
Hello.
Sure.
Hello, have you been robbed today? Have
Really?
you had any unexpected plumbers, unexpected locksmiths, and/or new renters today?
It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to
No?
check myself.
Okay. Getting less gullible lately, you say? That's pretty good. I like that.
Only
That's
took
good.
how long?
Hiring people with eyes. That's a good start.
Either of you hungry?
No, thank you.
I have a sandwich, but thank you.
I feel like they have a load of them though.
I definitely hear something out here.
An ominous way to have said that. Oh wait, hold on. There's a new place we need to check. Ah,
Oh.
hello.
Hi. There is a kitchen.
Yeah. This is a nice kitchen.
Has not been ransacked yet.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, did you?
What did you find?
Can you not hear the squeaking rodent?
It's a muskrat on the roof. There it is.
Oh, that's what that is. I thought that was you.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
I don't even know what to say to
Why
that.
are you pointing that
Shoot
there?
it.
It could be loaded.
Do you know how much those roof tiles cost?
Just one way.
Okay, listen, that was different. They were in the rooms.
What?
Nothing.
That was
I only heard what Standard said. I didn't hear what Juno said.
I said she doesn't get to complain about you shooting the muskrat on the roof considering what we did in the Lycon the other day.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Well,
Okay, nothing.
was a welfare
Just shooting people
issue
in the
and we
room.
solved
Okay.
it.
We did.
We solved the welfare issue, Tara.
The Reaper strikes again.
I cannot believe we do not start with that, Tyrell. We shan't be having that, please.
Oh, we shan't, shall we?
No.
Okay, well we haven't. What's the posh
What
version
the fuck
of
was
that?
that?
No,
Well,
I want you to figure
Aren't
that
you
out now.
just as English as she is? Like,
I'm not that kind of English.
No. Not
I'm
in
the Thomas
slightest.
Foolery kind of English. I'm halfway between Thomas Foolery and Delphine Stannard, you know?
you're the middle ground of
I'm the
English.
normal Yeah.
It's perfectly average English.
We have every end of the spectrum, apparently.
It's true.
Oh, so many.
We have full ass Cockney, we have normal human being, and we have Delphine Stannard.
I was gonna say, go on, finish that sentence. Jesus. Well, I hear Valentine have a fair fight law.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Just another reason to cover my eyes when I go into Valentine.
yeah.
yeah. It's always a bit. I mean, I don't really think I've ever seen the map. Well, to be fair, I can't really see the map because if I've seen the map and I have to arrest you, but you know, still. That's not true, actually. I did see one happen, and that was Raider and somebody. Somebody shot Raider. Logan Dixon and Raider had a duel. I think I saw that one.
Who came out on top?
It wasn't Logan Dixon.
There you go.
He got absolutely fucking ruined. He's fine, he's alive. Unfortunately.
I never met that man, but that really doesn't surprise me with all I've heard.
He's an interesting man. That's the nicest thing I can say about Logan Dixon.
I feel like that tells me everything I need to know. So,
Yeah.
good description.
I will check my telegrams and then we can, if you want to go and find what's his face's house, out of curiosity, we can.
Sure. Go on the ground.
Yeah. No.
It's either that or it's the shack out on the bridge. Which I think is probably more likely, because I don't know if Jeremy strikes me as the sort of person that would trespass.
Hmm. No, I feel like he, I feel like he's only gonna, I feel like he wouldn't do anything that he does unless it was in pursuit of saving the world, quote unquote.
Exactly.
I can't see him squatting in places, but I could be wrong.
He also seems quite solitary. I don't imagine he'd want to be around somewhere where there's a risk of someone coming home.
Let's see. Are we having reasonable thoughts today, or are we dying on that hill?
Learn, please.
Oh,
Oh. That sounds like a...
he says we will meet in Saint Denis tonight to finalise our end of the deal. I trust you will follow suit. I will telegram you when we have a definite time. They are acquiring their goods for surrender now.
Huh. Well.
Okay.
That's that.
Howdy, Turtle. How are you, my friend? What would they like to confess to while they're at it?
I know they're gonna hand. Well, they've said they're gonna hand themselves in, so we'll see how that goes when I have the warrants too.
I was gonna say, they're gonna hand themselves in, but for what exactly?
The life warrants that they're gonna have. Or the boat.
Yeah, but... As in, if you say it's for a life sentence, are they still gonna hand themselves in?
Yes,
Yes. That is the deal.
they plan to, because they want to look good come the parole hearings. I think they
I see. So they think...
they have seemed, yeah, they seemed kind of like resigned to not being able to get away with it this time, and so I think they're for some reason for once looking ahead. And they have said whether they do it or not, we'll find out. But they have said they intend to hand themselves in, even if it's a life warrant.
Strange amount
Which it
of
will be.
acceptance.
Seems odd to, be accepting now when they haven't been at any other point. They've been shot over far, far less. But hey, I'll take it.
I think third time can be a charm for Elias.
With any luck. Yes. how many more of those he gets. Where did you reckon then he was,
Do you want to
Jeremy?
go? Do you want to go up to the speakeasy first and sort of work our way from there?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I wish I remembered exactly what he had said. I remember him saying blue water.
I feel like I remember him saying something about being close to a bridge.
Possibly.
I don't know if I'm just making that up.
It's probably just in roads blowing it up.
He's not a violent person, Ty.
They have a big clock on the bank.
I don't think that would. I mean, I think he'd find a way to destroy it if he really felt like he wanted to or he had to. But I don't know. I don't think he would do it if it endangered other people.
Then why is he collecting dynamite?
You know, great question. I didn't know he was.
That is Sloane's theory anyway. Sloane seems to believe he is either gathering dynamite or the ingredients to make dynamite. So now our working theory is that he has intentions on blowing up the biggest clock he can find, and the biggest one we've found so far is the road's bank. Unless y'all can think of a bigger clock.
Blackwater City Hall.
Do they have one?
Do they have one?
Saint Denis
I
doesn't.
feel like they
On
would.
the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's massive. No, there is no. There's actually no clock tower in Sonny, which shocked me when I first got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Guess everyone's got fancy fucking pocket watches.
Wait, turn here.
Okay. Quickest way is through a goddamn swamp. That's right.
Not worth checking out.
See, I think I sort of invented clocks that aren't there in my mind, Sandony. In my mind, there was a clock on the city hall, there's a clock on the bank, there's a clock on the courthouse. But
Yeah.
when we checked, because you know we were thinking where else would Jeremy strike?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely none.
Yeah, Sloane and I did the same thing yesterday.
Although, since his trip and since we talked to him, he has been less violent with them. He's just been taking the clocks apart and off as opposed to shooting them, so that's good.
Progress.
Steps.
Like you
Yeah.
said, we love growth.
Yeah. Nice to be able to at least partially get through to someone every now and again.
Mmm.
Gives you hope.
Let's check some shack over here.
Oh, Reese's house.
Is that his horse? Oh, that's his horse.
That's his horse,
Oh,
yeah.
I knew it.
That's the one.
You win today.
And points to you.
Which is all just more points for Lemoyne, right?
Something like that. Are we doing anything here? Are we going to say hello?
Oh, I thought you came to discuss what he wanted to talk to you about.
You know, I will do that. Jeremy.
Jazza.
What the
fuck? I don't think I should call him that.
What was
What are you
that?
doing here?
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I didn't hear anything.
What do you want?
I just wanted to talk. I heard you wanted to speak to me.
I didn't. It was a fib to explain why I was in the foyer. I want nothing to do with any of you.
Oh,
Aw, you lied to
That's-
me?
that's rather disappointing. You know, what Langston said yesterday at the pub. He's... He likes to joke. And he likes to make things up. And he likes to stir the pot. He's very good at it. No one actually refers to me as the Reaper of Lemoyne. That is not a real thing.
How absolutely self-centered of you to think that is what I am concerned about.
Well, that's what Tyrell told me, so. What are you concerned about then? What have we done?
I think you should leave.
That is disappointing. But I'm not going to press on where I shouldn't. We will be around if you need us. I know you probably won't reach out, but the option is always there.
Look, I'll just say this. One of your deputy marshals has been making wild assumptions about me, and I don't appreciate it.
Do you know who it is?
Sloane.
It's Sloan. What's he been saying?
I interrupted a coach's journey because someone told me that there were a bunch of pocket watches on it and they just so happened to be chemicals. The person wanted the chemicals and whatever was in the bag.
Yo, did
So
we
they
said
wanted that
Sloane's
stuff,
name 3 times
the
and
pocket
so you
watches.
appear, huh?
Right.
And now I hear from Beckett that Sloane is spreading a wild rumor that I'm trying to blow up a clock.
And you're not.
No!
Well,
Can you imagine the collateral damage it would be if I were to blow up like the Rhodes bank clock?
you know,
That could cave the roof in.
you know, not 5 minutes ago on the way here, we had this conversation about the assumption that you were going to do something like that. I actually said to Ty that I don't believe that you would do that because I don't believe you're a violent person. You've never drawn a gun on anyone. I know that. But that's because I've spoken to you. Why do you care so much what Sloane thinks?
This is wild.
I just want to do what I think is right. And I think it's harder for me to do that if people think I'm some I don't know, mad bomber.
The problem is, Jeremy, is that what you are doing are still serious crimes. And that when people see serious felonies on a record, they assume the worst if they don't know who they're looking at. That is a given.
Oh,
Well, that's all fine and dandy.
I don't think you
go
need
ahead
to
and assume everyone
stress,
is
my
the
friend.
West of the West. Be
I
my guest.
did
It's
not say everyone
absolutely.
does. I said that some do.
You are correct. This is
You
very
are the
much
some.
just
You are the Marshal Service.
being safe. Putting
You
two
really
and
think
two
you can paint us
together
with that, with a brush
generally
like
equals
that?
4, right?
Like we're all a big collective and we don't have individual thoughts.
I don't know, but I will say 2 marshals now I've just had terrible experiences with, and one who I barely even met, and it insulted the last vestige I had of my father.
2 out of how many you've met?
4. So that is a 50-50 statistic.
True. Well, I'm not here to sway your opinion on the Marshal Service. I don't think I can at this point. But you have to understand that we are obligated to do our jobs. And
Are
that
you
means-
obligated to... Never mind. Just get out of here.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. For what it's
I will.
worth, I'm sorry that they have treated you like that. They shouldn't. But we can't just let you get away with it. I know that that doesn't mean that they should be like that to you. But you can't get on with everyone in life. Some people will just not like you.
Is it normal for someone who's supposed to carry the professionalism and the weight of the president's word, like the Marshal Service, to be that crass?
Yes, some of them. This is the real world, Jeremy. These are people with their own
Do
feelings.
you not serve the people? Why do you hire a person like that if they're just going to insult someone who they barely met for like 10 seconds?
Because often they are the sorts of people who are very good at getting results. And I'm sorry that you have to find out this way that the government doesn't work the way you think it does. I feel like this might be a bit of a reality check for you. And I understand that that's uncomfortable. But people don't owe you their respect. I would give it because you give it back to me, and I appreciate that. But some of them won't. Some of them will look at your crimes and they won't care.
Then you'll have to forgive me if I become less caring myself in the future. What? What am I supposed to take from this?
Why do you do this? What's your goal? Your goal
Isn't
is
it,
to create a
Embers?
safe pocket,
He seems
right?
so cool. This is my first kind of real interaction with him.
I'm trying to just stop what happened to my father.
Do you really think that this is the way to do that? Who told you that this was the way to do that?
I never got his name. Just some old man.
You don't even know his name.
He
And
was
you
the
placed-
person that took me in after I found my father dead.
You've been lied to. And I'm sorry that you've been lied to. But whatever restitution or revenge or vengeance that you are seeking for your father will not come from destroying every clock that you find. It will put you into prison for a very long time, and then you will have no control over what you do with your life.
What that man said just explained too much about what happened, and I'm not letting you sway me.
I don't think I could sway you if I tried. I think you're the only person that can come to that conclusion. But I encourage you to think about it. And to think about the effect that you've already had. And if it's done anything. Are you any closer to your goal than you were at the start?
God, sometimes I love just being
I'd like to think so.
at the periphery of a scene.
And when the clocks you've destroyed are repaired and replaced, and right back to where they were before you started, what then?
No, don't encourage him to blow them up.
Time will keep moving whether you want it to or not, and it will not bring your father back.
Oh, that was such a good line.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to prevent other people from losing everything.
There are better ways than this. And you could prove Sloane wrong in the meantime. Think about
No.
it.
I want nothing to do with trying to prove people right or wrong. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm doing what I believe in.
I can't knock you for that.
And
I
when
would do
a
the
federal
same.
justice, says he's going to bring about this, and what am I supposed to believe? Hmm?
I think
That's a really good point.
you're supposed to believe. I don't know. I think you've talked to people that you shouldn't have talked to.
The
But I think you're
federal
taking.
justice.
I mean, all of us know that Justice Lee is a unique sort of man who talks a lot of nonsense. But you don't know that.
I don't know. One of you speak to him and see if he says any different.
I have. He signed warrants for me. He's a peculiar man.
I mean, speak to him about the things I brought up in the public notice.
I don't know. I think it would do you much better to ignore anything that comes from his mouth. There are many other justices to speak to. Justice Ryan is one of them. I'm certain you could have a good conversation with him. The justices are just like the marshals. They're individuals. They all have their own thoughts and opinions on how they see things. If they were all the same, the justice system wouldn't work. I just want you to think about other ways. Please. Because the way that you're going is going to put you in prison for a very, very long time. And you don't deserve to be there. You are more than that. You are throwing your life away for a truth that you don't even know the name of the man that gave it to you.
I know what I saw. And this explanation makes sense. At least it did at the time.
Right. Well, take care of yourself. I am certain we will be seeing each other soon.
I do not wish to.
I don't think you'll have a choice.
Ooh, threats. That was good.
Be safe, Jeremy.
Take care now.
Well, that felt a little useless.
I think it's better to have had it said than for any of that to go unsaid. Much
You
as
sure
it
you
was not.
said it better than any other marshal probably would have.
Mm-hmm. It's frustrating because you meet somebody who's met all the wrong people and, you know, they get to turn out the same tired old rhetoric you've heard 1,000 times, but in his case it is, I mean, he's met Langston and he's met Lee, you know? That's not a great, and, you know, somebody
Wait,
who then...
What did Langston say to him?
Langston was the one who pulled to the Reaper of Lemoyne in front of him, and also made fun of his goggles, right?
Yes, and he left Emerald yesterday. He was in the pub with us, and Langston said something. I don't even remember what it was. It was crass, and it was sort of cruel.
It was Langston.
Jeremy stood up
Langstoning.
I mean, Jeremy just stood up and said, I'm clearly not wanted here, and left. Not just...
Jesus. Okay.
Which I don't appreciate on multiple levels.
I think I
Yeah.
assumed from that point that it was sort of done. sounded very finished with it.
It's just, I don't know. Giving people the ammo, I suppose, to make those same old statements is, and also driving people away from my fucking pub is two things I do not appreciate.
Don't worry,
Hmm.
I gave him a bit of a mouthful about it, so.
Langston?
Hmm.
Good.
Which I hope he took seriously, but. It's just to be seen.
He was on one yesterday. I invited him to Emerald. I've been, trying my fucking best to get to know the man and try and break through to him, but I invited him. I said, hey, we're gonna, chat like we always do, you know. He telegrammed me, do you need me for anything? I said, no, we don't need you, but you're more than welcome to come and chat with us if you'd like, We'd love to have you. And then he just acted like that the whole time. Fuck. I'm gonna keep trying, but you don't have to make it easy to regret it,
Jeremy did raise at least one important point, I guess.
Mm.
Justice Lee is a federal judge. There's a little bit of a problem with him. I don't know, being so off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, someone like Jeremy, anyone influenced by others of note and importance would believe that someone like a federal judge is meant to say things that are at least mildly true, if not actually making sure the things they say are the best for people,
That's one of the worst parts about it, though.
Mm-hmm.
When these signs of warrant, he's perfectly normal.
Oh, and in
He knows exactly what he's talking about. He asks the right questions.
he had a
and as soon
warrant
as he's finished
signed by
signing that
Lee in
warrant-
his outdoor home.
The first time I think I got something signed by him was on the porch of Emerald. He fired a shotgun above my head when he'd done it.
Okay,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's beside the point. My point being that he knows what he's doing, and he clearly knows the laws
See you,
very
my
well.
friend.
And he knows what needs to be done during those moments. But outside of that, I mean,
Mm.
Yeah, when it's written on
The problem I
paper.
then have with that is, you tell me that if you were any normal average human, if you met that man, you wouldn't think, oh fuck, they've got that man signing warrants, that man is presiding over court cases, It's just, it's so, he so needlessly contributes to that same time. I'm sick of fucking hearing it, and it's not Jeremy's fault in this case, because he has just met a lot of the wrong people, which is
But they're-
unfortunate, but that's why it's frustrating that those people act the way they do.
I mean, Langston's one thing. He's a cog in the machine like we all are. But Justice Lee is supposed to be a bigger part of the machine as a federal judge, right?
Mhm.
Like, someone
You
like
can-
that
yeah.
throwing you off because of the things they say, it's hard not to directly relate that to
Yeah,
how the government perceives the world.
absolutely. Like, we can make the argument for, certain marshals being more, gung-ho than others or whatever, and, all being different people. But a justice, it's very difficult to make that argument for justice. Because, yes, they are individuals, they are still separate people, but there's a level of,
Professionalism, I think, is the word you're looking
Yeah.
for.
saneness. Yeah.
Sanity,
Professionalism.
professionalism.
Sanity is the word, thank you. Yeah. All of it that just sort of, it's off-putting. and
What
it's-
horse is that?
Looks like Atticus's.
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong, but it looks like the one he had.
I don't know, maybe this is something for Justice Ryan to go through his proper channels with us.
Eventually, yeah. I just... Yeah, it's frustrating. 'Cause
Or
he's
we-
right, you know?
We bring it to Van Zamp, maybe. I don't know.
Mm,
Sheena, behind you.
yeah. Yeah. Hello again. You're, you had your meeting with them then?
Yes, I have. They are collecting the secondary requirements of the deal.
Hmm, okay.
Hope you've got room for
I-
a wagon full.
Oh, that much, huh?
Yes.
I will move. I will grab a wagon big enough to have whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'll write it down on the agreement, all of it, just so that you've got it as a, you know, notated list for, you know, here's how much they gave out of goodwill kind of thing.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. You said the second half. That sort of implies the first half's already done and dusted.
Well, yes. But it is all or nothing. So we shall wait to hand over.
Of course, I wasn't saying that. I'm just curious, I suppose.
No, of course. But the second I hear word, I've told them on their march from Tumbleweed back to here to alert me when they get to Valentine. But seeing as you are here, well, I will still alert you when they get to Valentine just so we can be ready.
I might end up somewhere else. You never know. So
Yes,
best
yes.
to let me know then. Worst case, I'm a
Of
bit early.
course. Yes. But I will let you know, Special Deputy Marshal.
Right, thank you. That is your horse, right? That one there?
Yes, yes,
thoroughbred.
that's Underwood.
Okay. Underwood, is it? Underwood or Underwood?
Underwood. Underwood. Underwood.
Ah, okay. He's very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it. But just was curious.
Of
Thank you for
course.
sorting all that out.
Yes. Wasn't without
Hey, Zach.
its limitations. We'll be in touch, Special Deputy Marshal.
See you soon.
By the way, before you continue,
Don't think so.
I went into the bank to check my, my balance, and it appears somebody has fidgeted with something inside. Figured you would like to know.
Oh, thank you.
The one on the wall. I think that's it. good one.
Alright. Roads?
Sounds like a plan.
Question mark?
You got anything you need to do, Ty?
Not particularly. I guess swing by the bailiff and see if he's had anything urgent come up, but
STPD first then.
yeah. Was it more of Jeremy's shenanigans?
Yeah. He seems to have wound one of the clocks back and stopped the other one entirely.
Delaying the
And also nicked
inevitable,
the
huh?
keys that they use. See, this is what I wonder. Is I asked him is what's, you know, at what point is it enough between destroying it / making it not tell the correct time / you know, whatever else. When does it start working?
Yo, 5. Oh,
He said he
horse.
didn't know.
Knows the answer.
Yeah, he said he didn't know. Nobody? Oh. Is that Demontos? Looks like it.
I think it is, but I don't see a Dumont.
You do see a Dumont.
Hey, that was awful. Get out.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Would have been very funny if we'd all done it to each other. It would have been good.
It
think we did,
literally
technically.
just happened.
Oh, I thought you managed to just get out in time.
I thought I would too, but no. She slammed that door hard as hell.
Shoved it back inside and said, nope, nice try.
He said, if I'm getting a door slammed in my face, you are too.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the Le Moyne special.
I think I got Juno
On the
first
line of
though.
door slams. Yeah, you did. You did get me on the way in. It's like, I was
So
gonna
it
say
all
something, I was
went
like, you know
kinda
what?
like
I
full
don't think I
circle.
get to. Yeah.
I feel like the first time I ever did it to Dumont, he gave me such a hassle about it, and then every time I've done it since, I just do it on purpose.
It's never not
Aw.
funny.
He always makes such a big deal out of it. I'm like, well, if you're going to make a big deal, I may as well do it.
You know what would be a bigger deal if we left the doors to SCPD unlocked?
Exactly.
It would be way, way worse. That.
Don't worry. I went into your place the other day to get them to sign those warrants, and as we walked into his office, I said, I just tried to lock your door. Don't know why.
I kept doing it when we first moved there. I kept locking the front door of the pub and the grotto, just because out of just pure muscle memory. Every time I was walking through that door, I was like, I need to lock it. I gotta lock it. No, don't lock it. It's a pub.
Doug almost locked me in the other day after signing those warrants.
You come in and get them signed, but you can't leave until they're executed.
Or you are. Dun dun dun. Sounded scary.
2 government officials go in, only one comes out.
Battle of the Justice.
And this whole Jeremy thing, I do feel a little for Sloan. You know, all he's got is the evidence in front of him to build a sort of kind of view of a man, right? And he sees a coach, he sees a bunch of chemicals being hit, a man with a penchant for breaking clocks. Sometimes
say
2
that.
plus 2 does seem to equal 4, but
It does, but it doesn't necessarily mean you should go around saying it to everybody, I think.
It's not
You can come to
even
whatever
that.
conclusion you like, but maybe don't spread it to the point where he hears it.
I mean, Sloan was in SDPD the other day trying to get a hold of Jeremy so he could talk to him. He sent him a telegram wanting to talk to him, and then 5 minutes later sent him a second one, came back laughing, saying, I actually think he might not want to talk to me after that. And I said, what? And he read
you do
out the
that?
telegram that he sent to him, and I thought, you're just making it harder for yourself. I mean, you're kind of antagonizing him in a way that, of course, he's not going to want to talk to you.
any idea what he
He also-
said?
I don't remember. It was something instigating,
Oh
something
dear.
sort of insinuating that, you know, he's doing the wrong thing and that, you know, Sloan comes on quite hard. I mean, the first impression that I had of him was him coming on very hard.
Screaming at a man. Yeah.
Who's he yelling at?
Hunter Fisher,
Yeah.
Okay.
who was also not
Who
great.
had- He's not fantastic, but he had turned in a person who had come. So, was it Jimmy Dogs, wasn't it?
It was the day that you had to leave, Ty. And
Okay.
Sloan,
Yeah.
You left Sloan with Jimmy Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy Dogs ran away from Sloan at
Oh.
the docks, and he escaped custody from him. And Sloan was very frustrated about it, as you would be.
Yeah.
You've just
fair.
transferred into a new state, and then the first criminal you've got has run away from you. And I imagine he probably got in his head about that. But, not, I don't know, hour maybe later, Hunter Fisher turns up, and he has Jimmy with him. So Jimmy approached him to try and help him get out of handcuffs, and he
Oh.
instead took him to us. Hunter did, and Sloan
That's
just
one way to
started
get out of
screaming at
handcuffs.
him. He just started yelling at him that, because Hunter was talking about the fact that he'd ridden past him a couple of times without identifying himself, and he thought he was going to get robbed.
Okay. I mean, none of that is great. Not at all.
No.
Particularly.
I guess I'm a little curious how it got all the way back to Jeremy that Sloan was accusing him of these
Bradley
things.
Beckett told him, right?
Mm,
Is that what he said at the house
That
just
is-
then?
that's what he said. Yes.
That is
Mm.
correct.
There you go.
I did have a question I forgot to ask, by the way.
Hmm.
Hypothetically, does it matter at all if the gear was put back?
You know, I think it does. Yes. I think you're going to have. I think you're going to have the horologists of the city working overtime, but I mean, no pun intended.
Well, if you could give this to the clockmaker, I got paid for being something I'm not.
I can do that.
Hmm.
I have a feeling he's just. I think he's just sent me, or sorry, given me money from the coach he might have done.
Ooh, I haven't put a poster up in here yet. I don't know. As far as Sloane's concerned, I think it's fine to come to that conclusion. Just, I think being careful who you say it to would be the other thing.
I mean, in fairness, saying it to Beckett when it's Beckett's town in question might not be a bad thing,
Yeah. Maybe it's more of a Beckett shouldn't have said it to Jeremy kind of thing.
but yeah.
I don't know. Very weird all around.
It is. And I have a feeling it's not going to get any better, which is disappointing, but what can you do?
Dewberry is the only one I haven't put a poster up at, if we want to go there.
Okay.
How are you feeling after everything yesterday? The Langston stuff, the Suzuka stuff.
You know, I think I was trying to tell myself while we were over there that it couldn't be that bad, but I don't know. There's a part of me that's trying to grapple with the fact that I could have been faster and he still would have killed someone. I think there's another part of me that just doesn't want to think about it in the slightest. I think I'm just ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
Can't imagine it's much different to you and Coyote thing. And yours is 4 separate trials.
Oh, I don't want to think about that. I think they're different though. I mean, while I do feel a lot of eyes on this, I don't feel I'm necessarily in a rush because out of any fear for anybody else's life, I don't think they would jeopardize their own case at this point. So I think it's different in that way. But also I think for LeBlanc, I mean I've said this to you before, but I think he will find a way no matter where he is, you know. Maybe now, I mean now that he's in soldier, he should have a much harder time if he can at all, but you know. He's gonna do what he can to get to people, to get in people's minds.
It's certainly working.
I think they're both very heavy, just in very, very different ways. What are you, Ty? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm alright. Nothing quite that heavy on my caseload as opposed to you two.
Telling me the 2 Jimmy Dogs cases aren't getting you down.
Oh. I mean, there's depression and then there's, you know, existential dread and concern for the universe. Jimmy Dogs does not promote those things.
Nothing like a good Lycorn case to bring you back down to earth.
Oh, God. But no, there's been my share of them in the past. The old fucking get them before they hurt people again kind of serial killers. And I mean, Jesus, we've all written coyote warrants. the
the
varying
one that's
degrees
played
of
on your mind the most?
incrimination.
Like, in case file wise, what's the one that's like sat heavy on your mind the most?
Oh, Jesus.
As you were doing it, not necessarily like, lasting.
Yeah, no, I get you. There's some awful ones. I don't know if you remember a serial killer went by the name of Lafayette.
I think I saw
Killed a bunch of
paper
people up
Chief's desk.
out of Van Horn a while ago.
Hmm.
Tortured some, and it was just awful. Like,
Hmm.
it wasn't the same as your coachman in the sort of, they were going after anyone and everyone. They were very targeted in general was what they were doing, but good lord was it awful, the things they did to people. Like, spikes up through the skull, turning brains into soup kind of shit.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
And, yeah, just that kind of awful. That was a bad one.
Hmm.
I mean, fuck. Elias once murdered a person and strung them up on my scarecrow at the farm.
Oh, yeah, you did do that.
That was kind of an awful one, but it weren't my case, but it was awful.
Hmm.
Fucking Slapjack. The guy, the maple syrup guy I was telling you about the other day, he did a lot of harm to a lot of people. There was one really early on in my career when Hans and I came across the dismembered bodies of some people. And we were just outside of Blackwater, going, literally wading through the water, trying to find limbs as they'd washed down the river and got caught in the rocks and outcroppings.
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that weren't good neither.
Is there a case that somebody else had that you wish you were assigned to? Time?
No, I don't really. There were some that I always felt like, the person that did have them certainly had my sympathies, because they were not pleasant at all, but I certainly think some of the, the challenges of how to put some of these cases together and how long it takes, or how, the challenge you grappled with yourself, Stannard, about, do I make this perfect, or do I make this now? It's never an easy one to have to figure out, and there isn't necessarily ever a right answer.
No, it's rather miserable.
Hmm.
For all that happens, yeah.
I think the worst part of it is that I know that the court case is just going to be awful.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's just going to use it as a soapbox. And I know that Doug wouldn't let him do that, more than is he won't let him get carried away with it, but even so, there are things that we have to talk about that he will want us to. And me describing these case files in great gruesome detail is what I need to do to get my points across, and he will love every moment of it.
And he will love how much you hate it.
You know, Ty, you know when you told me that having that conversation might not be a good idea,
Hmm.
I think I'm slightly glad that I did it in a way, because I'm always desensitized to how he talks now.
Well, that's good. That's important.
I feel like there's a way he talks about things, and I don't know, makes such a grandiose show of it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it won't distract me on the day, hopefully.
Yeah, I get you. Where are we headed? Valentine?
Yeah, I figured worth seeing if they were around. I've got nothing elsewhere else to be, so not until what's his face telegrams me. See if anybody's on one of the boards or something. Unless you know.
No,
have
I'm
somewhere
good.
else you'd rather
I
be.
got nothing on. I'll wander off eventually, maybe in the next 20 minutes or so. 10, 15 even, but go to
And there it is
Valentine.
then.
I'll see if William's got my order ready or not.
Oh, what's your order from William?
Bullets.
Bullets.
Because he's always sold out of goddamn Revolver Express rounds.
Everyone knows where to get the good stuff.
Yeah. I blame Cox for talking so loudly about how good the Valentine bullets are.
He's a good guy too, William.
Yeah. Oh, he's always been good.
I think the only time I've ever met William was when we did the transport for Justice Rose
Oh, okay.
before we left. I think that was one of the first things I ever did with you, do you know?
Yeah, I think it might have been.
I remember, because you pulled me aside to introduce yourself to me.
Did I? Oh, yeah! Because I'd just come back from being away for a couple of weeks, and that was the whole weeks that you were being trained and you graduated, right?
And we'd only really met each other in passing. We'd never
Yeah.
actually talked properly.
I remember arriving there, and I think I self-imposed like a, you know, oh, we don't know each other, and one of us is, you know, this is awkward. I think I just thought we'd never met, even though I was there. I was there at the interview.
Right. No, to be fair, I don't think there's anything wrong with introducing yourself formally if you've only met in passing. But
Yeah.
I remember thinking,
I keep
Oh,
forgetting
that's good. I'm glad that's what you thought, and not what a fucking weirdo.
I mean, I think you were one of the first sort of people to take the initiative on it and do that. I think everyone else that I'd met in passing was sort of just this is my name, and then that was about it.
It didn't take her long to come to the conclusion you're a weirdo, though. That just naturally happened.
Yeah. No, to be fair.
Yo,
it should-
hey
I think it
Bash.
should be
Oh
part
my
of the
gosh,
test,
11 months. Thank
Nobody
you
knows that by
so
the time
much,
they
my
graduate, They
friend.
don't graduate.
I heard you talk about
Hi and
races
bye.
twice, and that was all I needed to know.
Bonded for life. Yep.
That's my people.
I think the first time was about what types of horses, and I think the second time was about tack. When we're in roads, when we were
Was it?
ripping Grayson's tack apart.
Oh, yeah.
You're bullying
Oh.
Grayson? So
Absolutely.
nice.
Bulldog.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyone
In
who-
our defense, you should have seen the state of his tag.
Okay.
He changed it
Good.
as well, so.
He did, and it's much nicer now. And no hooded
Mm.
stirrups.
Hooded stirrups, oh fuck it. Oh. forgive many things in life. Hooded stirrups are absolutely unforgivable.
As the day goes past, I'm not thankful I was not U.S. Army. Maybe they've given
Everyone I've
me.
ever met who was. Wait, Tyrell, you weren't in the army, were you?
I was.
You were, right? Never mind. Almost
Mhm.
everyone I've ever met in the army was a total piece of shit.
Good
Give me a
save.
stock
Good
standard
save.
McClellan saddle. Would have had
I was
fitted
halfway through saying
stirrups.
it, and then I realised, I was like, I'm pretty sure Tyrell was in the army. I shouldn't say that.
Thanks.
I was thinking Bundy, and I was thinking O'Brien. I wasn't thinking you know?
Yeah, no, they're good quantifiers for correct.
Hello, anybody ooh, Rosie.
Oh,
Oh,
Rosie, you say?
whereabouts?
And where have you seen Rosie? Saint Denis.
Fuck's sake.
He has a warrant too, by the way.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can go towards the north, towards Van Horn, and work our way down, because the chances of running into her, knowing that that's where she goes.
And
Yeah. it's gonna be-
isn't there an escape in custody note?
Yes, there is. She escaped from Langston the other day.
We should be able to get her rather peacefully if she's away from Hayes, so
So get her while Hayes is in prison. Maybe she'll even come peacefully and want to go visit him.
Come join him. Yeah. That's what we do. We approach her asking if she wants to do a visitation, and then
Oh, that's
visitation
for
via sentencing.
many, many, many days of visiting.
Yes. How would you like an
Sounds safe.
extended visit with Hayes?
Mm-hmm.
He has to spend time with you the whole time. You know, you can't run away from you. Nobody can take him away from you. Doesn't that sound great? Alright, just sign here.
do you have to put these stripes on though?
Yes. And these
Just so you
handcuffs.
blend in. Make sure nobody's suspicious
Mhm,
that you're not meant to be there. This is
It's all
just a
inclusive.
formality. Don't worry.
Yeah. Listen, it's a really, really highbrow place. They have a dress code there.
So what about you, Juno? You've been doing this a long time now. Oh, rider coming.
Hello.
No.
The kind of people I was looking for.
Howdy, Sloan.
Hey.
What were you gonna ask?
Same question about which of the cases have stuck with you, or
I think this is the one I've definitely taken my time on the most. Just because of the, I suppose, bittersweet aspect of it. You know? Having spent the last 3 years of my life telling Jesse Sweet that he could do better with his life and he could be better with his life, for him to now tell me he wants better, and now it might be too late, and I'm the one that gets to decide that. You know? It's... yeah, odd feeling, I think.
yeah, it would be.
That's why I've stewed it on it for so long. But... aside from that, I'm not sure. I also feel like, I don't know, I feel like with this one that no matter what I do, somebody won't be happy. So,
I mean, I don't
not one particular person. Just
see a
somebody.
way that they could be happy, but yeah.
No, not them. Like, you know, somebody will think I gave them too much and somebody else will think I gave them not enough, right?
I guess.
Maybe that's just
Curious.
thinking it or being whatever, but...
Yeah, I'd be curious to find anyone that felt like you didn't give him, or sorry, that you gave him too much these days.
thinking Posey, but maybe not even she would now.
I'm sure there was a time or two, but
Probably not anymore, like you say.
heck, half the time I think some of the warrants I've written when I've thought of them, or thought of that very same conundrum, I think you were the only person that would have come to mind that thought maybe that was too severe, but if you're the one writing it, then it's all on you to decide, right?
Yeah. I guess it was more when death was on the potential, you know, because, I mean, you know, I know Posey was definitely very affected by that last time. I know there was definitely talk last time about whether that was deserved or not. And, yeah, maybe, I guess it's different with these lot. Because they have earned it. Numbers-wise, at least.
Yeah. I think you'd be hard pressed to find anyone that thinks they haven't earned it in one way or the other.
Yeah. I think that's the problem, because they absolutely have, but, you know, now they want to turn around and say, oh, we want to live these, you know, now we want to live this nice life together. It's like, well, sorry, but 150 people are dead. I don't know if it's, you know, you can have that now. And I would have liked for you to have had that, but it's...
Pretty sure we offered it many times.
Yeah, yeah. The amount of times I have been made fun of repeatedly by people for believing that they can do better with their lives is quite literally countless times.
It's true.
And they want to turn around now and tell me that they finally want it. Well, like, I guess.
We're loosely riding towards Saint Denis, Sloan, because that's where we heard Rosie might be, according to the bailiff in Valentine.
Aye. Alright.
But we're not putting money on her still being there. So we're gonna kind of come in from the north and see what we see.
I was in Saint-Denis not long ago. Saw a horse by the hotel.
That might have been the lawyer.
Alright.
Dark colored with a white tail or a gray tail.
I don't think so, but I can't quite remember well enough to be confident.
Well, maybe.
There was a whole mess over at the, like, between the gun store and the medical. Are you guys aware of that?
No, what was there?
No?
Ooh, it looked, I didn't take quite a close enough look because I was in a rush and I had kind of just hoped that you guys might have known about it, but shit.
No, we literally rode through there earlier and didn't see a damn thing. Where?
It was all across the from the gun
need to
store
write
to
down
the
that
medical.
The only street we didn't write down. God damn it.
What kind of a mess?
I'm not quite sure, but it didn't look good.
Jesus.
Do you want me to go over there?
I need to check my telegrams first, just in case Gwen has got back to me. But if you'd like.
I can go over what you do now.
Alright. I'm gonna check into this DPD and probably go do some paperwork. You three be safe, alright?
I'm gonna go
yourself.
to the
Good night.
city as well. See some horses.
Yep.
I think I saw some horses.
Maybe Sloan can show you exactly where it's at then. Oh.
Morning. Me hitch my horse up. You weren't kidding about a wedding.
Oh,
Jesus.
dang.
Okay.
You may need one in return, Special Deputy Marshal.
I will grab one. What shit did they bring? Yeah, that would probably be best if that's alright.
Would you want to start with this on the leg?
Yes, please.
We tried to grip it up, but I don't.
I should be fine, but
Mhm.
just
Glycerin.
I think
Thanks,
this will all be peaceful, but just in case, maybe hang about, and then maybe show Standard where the fuck the mess
Okay,
was at.
yep.
Yep.
I'll see you soon.
Whose sacrament is this and why aren't they behaving?
It's mine, and it's a Turkmen that asked and answered as to why they don't behave. Good lord.
By the way, Gwyn let me know that there's of something that potentially happened near the gunsmith. It's Hayes.
Oh, okay.
Ran over a woman and then stole a man's hat, I think. Let me just double check the photographs I took and the statements I took.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Standard and Sloan were gonna go have a look. Sloan saw it and was gonna take Standard to document it.
Oh, good. I guess I'll just have extra pictures just in case.
And then we turned up here before going there, and that all's going on out there.
I can see that.
It's a peaceful exchange of, I don't even know exactly what, but illegal paraphernalia of some description in return for something sentence-wise on the stuff Juno's working on. It looks like a lot of contraband is being taken from the coyotes, but
I mean, if it all had to go in that wagon, I can assume there was a lot. Oh, now I need to see this.
yeah. Alright, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go in the office and finish some paperwork.
Whoop! I realized there was a lot.
No. I have epidermolysis bullosa. Thank you for asking. It's a genetic condition that means I have just very fragile skin. But thank you, my friends, for tuning in. That is us for the evening. And for the weekend. So you all have yourselves an absolutely fabulous weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out another week of shenanigansing with me. Very much appreciated. Y'all are lovely, lovely people. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully in the not too distant future. Thank you all. I hope you have a great one. And we'll, yeah, be safe. Thanks. Good night.